Hello, everybody. I'm Austin,
I'm Dan.
and we're here to play games.
Badly.
Yes. Welcome back to Elden Ring Seamless Co-op. This is not Night Rain.
This
Is the edition.
This is the watch us randomly do this while we're walking around edition because we've been playing Night Rain.
Yes, exactly. All right, so we have a soft plan of what we're going to do. Oh, zoomed in way too much. So our first goal is we're going to go talk to Beastman.
Yeah.
Grunk or
So
whatever.
Garunk. Yeah.
Garunk,
Whoops.
there we go.
We got. Oh, that's even worse. Oh my god. All right. We got the teleporter for Garunk last time from D.
Oh, you got it marked. Oh, yeah, it is marked on my map. Whoa. Oops.
Yep. He marked it for us.
There's the try to sprint button and getting dislodged from my horse instead.
Yeah, that's. I was noticing, like, oh no. Gotta recode the controls, then go back to Night Rain and be like, wait, what were we doing here?
Right. The other problem being that I can't mark the map on the fly.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It is indeed.
Get out of here.
Where'd you go? Oh, you went up that cliff, didn't
Oh,
you?
I did. Yes, I did. I forgot it's on the
dropped down.
bottom.
Remember, there is fall damage in this game.
Yep. Thank you for the reminder on that, too, after I took the damage.
All right.
This is not Night Rain. This is not Night Rain. This is not Night Rain.
Yep. Yeah, has been interesting to see all of the differences mechanically between this game and Night Rain. This one's a lot more, even though it is kind of fast-paced, it's a lot more deliberate than Night Rain, where Night Rain you are just like, you're go, 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 go.
Right.
So,
Don't have to be in hurry mode here. So I'm having to switch my brain.
yeah, so this opens, if you haven't played Elden Ring before, this little teleporter opens up this map to this side. So this, like, Limgrave map is not the full map. That was surprising to me the first time that I went through this.
Oh, yeah. This place is enormous.
Yeah. And we are definitely way too low level to be fighting most stuff in this area, but this is a good area to open up, and whoops, I rested at the site of grace. Please rest there as well.
Okay.
That way you can talk to people.
Thank you, Seamless Co-op.
Yeah.
Hand over Deathroot.
I smell it. Death feeding me. Tarnished. Bring more deaths I shall grant thee. Eye and claw feed me more.
Ooh.
Nice. Clawmark seal.
What kind of faith do I got? I don't remember what my stats are. 10 faith. 18 strength.
Yeah. So the Bestial, the Clawmark's seal boosts Bestial incantations. If you keep turning in Deathroots here, you'll get those. There is a dagger near here that's down some rather perilous drop-downs called the Syncadia. Basically, it's little drop-downs there. We're not going to do those right now. But if you do want to do some good Bestial incantations, that's a good one to get because it boosts them. So you can kind of hold it in your other hand as you're casting Bestial incantations.
Yep.
So.
I like seal incantations.
You like seal incantations?
Well, yeah, I like that they use seals in this game for incantations.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I like the Clawmark. Even without like the boost to Bestial incantations, it scales its casting on strength. So if you are running any sort of strength faith build, the Clawmark seal is a pretty good choice.
So worth looking into for me then. Because currently I got strength as my predominant stat. Until the random number generator decides that that's no longer true.
RNG gives, RNG takes away.
It does. can't climb walls the way we do in Night Rain. Let me figure out where I'm going.
Correct. Yeah, so we are headed down toward... Whoops. We're headed down toward the map thing as I jump off my horse a million times in a row.
Yep. For those who haven't played, this right here will give you directions to like a cave or...
Yeah, like a smaller dungeon type place.
Hello, regular bear. Who's definitely not a room bear and thus manageable.
Yeah. We got beast bones.
Yeah.
That map.
Yep. Alright, so we gotta go...
Careful. Okay, he's just hanging out there. There is a little item, but I'm pretty sure that's gonna make him mad.
Gotta go that direction.
Yep, and Kenneth Height is up there. So
Okay.
I'll mark that too.
Yep.
That's a cookbook. Worth getting any cookbooks you can find for more crafting recipes. There are a few that are really good.
There we go.
I hear it.
I hear it. Yep, so now we've gotten what we've done. Needed here, so we'll come back to that in a second.
Go.
Alright.
Things are angry.
Yeah, they are. We got some methods to our madness here.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is, we've played this through this whole game a couple of times. And so basically this is running around just grabbing stuff to get prepared to take on greater challenges. So our rough plan today is to handle a couple of things over here in Mistwood and then head down to the Weeping Peninsula. Weeping Peninsula is south of Limgrave over a bridge. And we're gonna handle a fort there, basically the big one. And there's a couple of things we'll be able to get before that as well, that are on the Weeping Peninsula. If you're a new player, I do highly recommend doing the Weeping Peninsula very early, if you can.
Yep.
Rescuing the great Kenneth Height, servant to and tree.
This game is so glitchy sometimes. He was like laying down with his head inside the...
It's like, where is he? Yeah.
No. The help is very much appreciated. Despite appearances, nobility is no prerequisite to serving the true order.
Serving the true order.
Kenneth Height.
Or my name's not Keenathan.
Keenathan? How'd you get in this game?
I know, right?
I want you to take back my knight commander from Stormvale took it.
Alright, skeletal militia.
What are you with? My fort lie. Oh, I see. Fret not.
Where are your eye patches, dog?
Celebrations will be
Doing this will also unlock further quest stuff down the line, so...
Yeah, so we're gonna clear out his fort real quick and get that done. It's good for a couple of reasons. He gives you kind of a aggressively mediocre reward. Church of LA.
As in, not a reward at all. Yeah, we gotta talk to the merchant here so we can get the emote we need.
Yep, we'll get that done. So we're doing a couple of quest lines at once here, but yeah, we're gonna get the emote from this guy. I'll talk to him if I don't get the emote here in a second.
Next time you hear the
Basically, the idea here is we're gonna get an emote, and we're gonna go back to where we heard howling, and we're gonna go talk to Blythe the Half-Wolf. He is good to talk to for several reasons. Most notably, he is the only assistance we'll get for any of these Everjail things right here, and we're gonna go ahead and do that one.
There are my people, which is why, but thanks, I think this your people. Goodbye.
Go ahead and
Don't have an option. Leave.
That's fine.
Oh, that's interesting.
Woohoo!
Did you get snapped?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I did not, so you will be handling that.
Did you
That's
talk
good
to him
know.
about the Mistwood or whatever?
I don't have the option.
Oh, do you have it then and just not show it?
No, I do not.
That sucks.
It is. Yeah. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it is something to keep in mind as we're doing this.
Okay. Snap. Where is it? Strength. Finger snap.
There you go.
There we go.
It's right after strength on yours.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely not here. So, okay. Well, you will be handling the snapping. Third church. Cool.
I feel like that's the closest place to go.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and snap it Blide in order to...
Come here, boy.
Yeah. we'll summon him downward with treats.
Tasty treats.
And we'll get him, we'll talk with him, and he'll be available for Everjail stuff, and then we're going to go down to this fort right here to deal with Kenneth Height's request.
Yep. There we go.
Yeah, which, like I said, his reward is pretty mediocre, but actually clearing out his fort is part of another quest, and there is a immediate reward in the fort that we'll need down the line a little bit to unlock some areas early, so we'll explain that when we get to it for sure.
Finger snap is beside jump for joy, by the way. I misspoke.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I'll check it later.
Yeah, I don't know that would help you any, but
Yeah, no, I looked down. I know what it's called and everything, so yeah, it's kind of funny. It's one of the things about playing a mod like this, you know. Are you going to get all the things? Maybe, but we'll deal with stuff as it comes up.
yeah. Worst comes to worst, you can always go back later and get it, I think. Like a New Game Plus or something.
Probably, yeah. I have never played New Game Plus for Elden Ring.
I don't think I have either. Too many single characters.
Yep.
Alright. We need to be here. So Blade is up here. You can kind of see him on top of the building.
Yeah, and there is a couple of things that we can get. Yeah, right here should be good. A couple of things we can get in this area as well, so we can clear out a couple treasures. And
Hey, buddy.
Here he comes.
What's up?
Hey, friendo.
Maybe I'll try to get his armor this game.
Carly sent you
It's
the-
pretty cool.
Yep.
Ever the bloody busybody.
Where you going?
You don't seem suspicious. The name's Blythe.
He's
I'm looking
busy.
for a man who goes by Darrowell. He fled somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard.
Yeah, there's some really interesting NPCs in this game, so they're worth doing their quests
I can
for.
offer you ample reward.
Yeah, Blide is pretty cool in my opinion.
I agree.
Darrowell is and in need of a fitting.
Okay, so we got his dropped off here. Ooh, do we want to? I think there's a Beastman Queen in here.
There are bears and stuff. Mainly there are just a couple of items you can pick up in this area.
I thought there
that are
was
nice.
something worth getting in here.
Yeah, there is. There is this chest over here. Has smithing stone too.
Oh, sweet.
And then there is a little drop down in front of this sleeping bear.
Oh, well, he's
isn't
not sleeping
sleeping
anymore.
anymore.
Whoops, my bad.
That's okay. Head down here.
No, 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 no.
Hang on, I'll come back up here in a second.
I'm right here.
Okay, go. Axe Talisman, which I'm going to equip. Enhances charged attacks, so that's if you hold the button to charge your strong attack, it'll enhance that, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, this room beer.
Where'd he go?
I don't know. You're not gonna hear me complain though, because he's a pain in the butt to deal with.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't randomly just like,
Regenerate.
well, come out of nowhere and be like, ah, swipe. All
All right.
Get out of here.
Yep. Onto the fort.
Yep.
Let's go. There's a merchant over here.
Yep, so this little message here indicates, you know, open for business, and there's a merchant right around this corner here, I think. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right over here. Yep.
I'm so hungry.
Grace.
I can't afford any of these.
Hand axe, riveted wooden shield. I'm going to get some smithing stones. Those crafting books. So, one thing you can do with these merchants is just kill all of them. They will all drop their bell bearings, so you can go give them to the merchant in Round Table Hold and get access to all of their stores.
You can do that, yes. And some would say that that's the best way to handle it. I would feel
Somewhat.
bad.
Yeah, I usually don't do it. It bugs me, so I just buy what I want from them kind of thing.
Right.
Falchions. I just got falchions.
I got a bunch of ruin fragments.
2 falchions.
Hello, ghost guy.
Alright.
Yeah,
And there's a Site of Grace over here. I'm gonna activate it
that's a good idea.
and not rest at it.
Well, we can.
Okay, I just didn't want to, like, mess up stuff.
Yeah, it's all good.
We'll do a rest. Level up. I can. Let's see.
If you can,
Oh,
I
yeah,
probably can too then.
I was gonna get the Zweihander.
No, I can't. I need... but I bought like 3 cookbooks just a minute ago, so...
Oh, there you go.
Can't do it yet.
So the Zweihander is on the Weeping Peninsula. It's a purchase you can get. Pretty good if you're wanting to go strength. Any colossal sword like that is going to be pretty awesome for a strength build.
Ow.
At least once until you can get something to infuse heavy on your stuff.
I missed. I'm so good at this game.
Ow, I missed. Golden seed. Gimme.
Don't know why I didn't swing when I told him to.
Oh yeah, I don't think we've gone and gotten the Erd Tree favor yet either.
No, we haven't. Have we gotten
Forgot about that.
Have we gotten a stone sword key yet?
I don't know.
I don't think we've picked one up yet. Or maybe we have. I don't recall. All right. Come on, buddy.
I have one.
Ow. Oh yeah, we must have because I think we fought a Evertail recently. Ow. Pumpkin head.
All right. Pumpkin head.
Yeah, this fort's relatively easy to clear out.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Other than the guy at the very end who I wouldn't consider a boss, really. The pumpkin guy in front is...
Probably the hardest,
Excuse
yeah.
me. Yeah, the toughest part.
I'm not gonna let that guy throw stuff at me right beside a bunch of explosive barrels.
That is wise.
It's a good way to have a repeat of our Dark Souls 2 experience.
Listen, I forgot it was a fire sword, okay?
It's easy to forget.
Ooh, what are these barrels? Hits with a fire sword. We both die. Oh.
Immediately.
Whoops.
Alright.
That will probably happen at some point in this playthrough.
Hey,
Oh,
buddy.
cool, I have shoes I can use. I think, do I have a...
Ooh.
Tabard.
Oh,
Pants. Oh, no.
Okay. Quick, res me. Oh, wait, that's not right, Rain.
Ooh.
Wow, you made him look so easy.
Yeah, Wild Strikes is really strong. Oh, my God.
Meanwhile, I'm over here getting my butt handed to me. Fine, fine, fine.
You get Bloody Slash?
I did, but I gotta get my runes from up there too. Oh, and there's that
Yep.
Dectus medallion?
Correct. Yeah, this is one half of the Dectus medallion is up here at the top of this fort. The left half. So the Dectus medallion allows you to use the Grand Lift of Dectus. Which, you know, if you haven't played this before, what the hell is the Grand Lift of Dectus? Well, it's a possible way to get to an area we're going to need to go to. There are 2 ways to go.
Oh, I need to actually collect it. I forgot I have to physically collect it.
Yeah, go grab that. So there are 2 ways to go in order to get up to basically the Altus Plateau. But one of them is using the Grand Lift of Dectus, which is good. And it is a little bit easier, because the other way involves going through a whole area that will take you up to a slightly different portion of the Grand Lift, or of the Altus Plateau. Which, nothing wrong with that, but the medallion's kind of nice.
I'm glad you're wearing pants, question mark?
Yep, yeah, pants adjacent.
Some booties, you know, and some pants.
Yeah, I am a commoner right now, apparently. Here we go. Got some foot soldier gauntlets.
All right, so that takes care of this. We can go back and talk to Kenneth.
Yep. Speaking of the medallion, there will come a point where we can go to the other place. It is in Caelid. It's like all the way freaking over here. And it's a little hazardous. The other thing we could do from where Beastman Garank is we could run down and grab a golden seed and another site of grace there. And it's fairly easy to get a somber smithing stone 9. It's not necessary to do that, but
How nicely.
look at these recipes, see if I want these. There's a way to see what's in these, right?
Yeah, I think it's X. Shows the details.
Yeah, there it is. Beastler, Exalted Flesh. Okay, I don't think I actually care about that, so moving on.
These guys are batty.
Ah! Oh, you.
Call me batter.
Oh, hey.
Why are those rune bears dead? Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Ground Slam is pretty good, actually. It's not quite as good as Golden Slam.
Hey, Golden Slam is top notch.
Yep. Really, really good ability if you want to butt slam your enemies.
Excellent. Well done, my friend. I knew I was right to trust now. Here's your reward. Go ahead. It's all yours.
Earthsteel Dagger.
Right, much
Very
to
nice.
Well, uneven, which is why I, Kenny Tight, just you.
Yeah, so the Earthsteel Dagger is pretty decent if you want to run like a faith-based build and you want to use daggers.
What say you?
You go.
I can't remember. Do we pledge service to this guy or not?
Oh yeah, might as well.
I knew I saw.
See if I need to do it too. Yeah, so it's good to do that for kind of the overall quest, which will get you a pretty decent item later on. So.
Yeah. Missed.
Okay, yeah. I think you pledged both of us, which is good.
All right, cool.
Okay. So
So
we've gotten all this Everjail time, I think.
Yep. We can probably hit the ruins that are on the way there too.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yep, I'm down for that. So I think Agil Lake North and then over that bridge.
Yep.
Or we could take...
I forgot about falling damage because I'm smart.
Oh, no.
It was bound to happen.
Yes, it was. All right, I've got, I'll just handle this group so you can come get your runes.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Killed my steed in the process. That's awesome. I'm so far away.
Trusted you.
Warren did trust me. Actually, it'd be easier just to go this way. Teleport and then right.
Yeah.
Be a little faster.
Drop your club, sir. Nope, okay. Ring is good if you like those little pots you can drop behind yourself. Little explosive, like you can get fire bombs that you drop directly behind you.
What
Can
just
be useful.
hit me?
What in the
What the
heck?
heck? Why is my horse dying? I don't understand. I just had to spin another flash to resummon Torrent.
That's weird.
It's like I touched a rock and fell over and the horse died or something.
Oh, that's strange.
It was very strange.
I don't get it. All right.
Yeah. Clearly they didn't have this kind of multiplayer in mind when they... Alright.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, maybe if I can quit screwing around.
If you're done screwing around.
And grab this Site of Grace before I lose my runes again.
Yeah. Grab a level.
Yeah.
We may want to hold on to 1800 runes, because that will be... I'm actually going to hold on to all my runes right now, but that will be good for purchasing the lantern.
Ah, gotcha.
So, to explain the lantern, I have a torch in my hand. It helps light up areas that are really, really dark. It's kind of been a whole thing in this game. So the lantern you can turn on. I like to put it in the top of my pouch on the right side here. And then you can just activate it in that area, and that way you don't have to use a hand to light up the area, which is nice.
Yeah.
Hold on these golden runes,
Okay,
too.
that'd be good. Alright.
I'm holding out to purchase a Zweihander. The other thing to notice, or to note here, is the Bloody Slash Ash of War really got me through a lot of my first playthrough. So, causes blood loss buildup on a weapon you infuse it into. If you infuse it with the blood infusion, which this Ash of War comes with it. And Bloody Slash is extremely powerful. So, I'm going to go ahead and infuse it on here and just demonstrate it.
Sacred Great Sword.
It does that. It used to be a lot stronger. It did get hit with the classic From Software Nerf hammer a little bit, but it's still pretty good. And especially if you want a bleed weapon, this is a good way to get one early on before you start getting some really crazy good bleed weapons. Unless you started as a samurai, and then you've got your Uchigatana for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna give my great sword here that move since I've got some arcane points.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, that's true. That's really good for you, because the dice have given you arcane points.
Yes. Which, in case anybody was wondering, I pre-generated like up to 10 numbers, so I'm keeping track of where I am on those.
What were your latest stats?
I only was able to level up once, so I got one more point in strength. And then the next 2 levels are going to be vigor. Leave me alone, bear! I don't even think I'm going the right way.
He likes you.
I don't like him. Yeah, I got all kinds of turned around. I gotta go. The road from the Site of Grace is better.
Yeah, okay, I see. Right. I usually go to Aguila Lake North when doing this, but this is fine too. We can.
Oh.
It's about the same distance, honestly.
Gotcha.
There is a Knight's Cavalry near this bridge, and it's an optional boss that only appears at night. But they are good to defeat because you'll get some really good stuff from them. We don't need to do that now, but they are kind of tough if you're pretty low level. I think that one's the easiest one, either that or the one down on the Weeping Peninsula.
Yeah. There we go.
What we got here? Hayden Gauntlets.
All right.
Let's see here. Was better than Godric? Nope, they are aggressively not better than Godric.
Aggressively not.
Every stat is worse.
We can get a weapon from these 2 trolls over here, though, in the pile of enemies.
Sounds good. Oh yeah, it's a pretty good weapon if I remember what it is. I am down for that, because I'm apparently going strength.
I missed.
Wah. Alright. This would be a good opportunity to... Yeah, you can see this is an unupgraded Lordsworn Greatsword, and I did almost 300 damage with Bloody Slash there, so...
There we go.
Alright, so we only really need to kill one of these. We can kill the other one if we want. He'll kind of just hang out there and occasionally attack.
There we go.
Nice.
Had to crouch and run around first
Yep.
because I can't sprint.
Now, this little group here, there are a couple of guys in here, and I think we should just toss, like, some spells and attack them real quick. So, I'm gonna hit that horse. I'm gonna miss the... Oh, there we go. Good. Ooh, good one. So you might get the Noble Straight Sword from one of these guys. If you are running a dex build, consider using the Noble Straight Sword. It is very good.
Yep, it's also very rare.
Yep. So, a couple reasons it's really good. It has very good dex scaling, and it has the poke moveset. If you're an old Dark Souls 1 player, you might remember the Baldur side sword. It's basically this game's version of that weapon. So, not quite as good. The Baldur side sword was one of the best Souls weapons I've ever used. But this one is solid and has good reach and a poke. So, very solid.
All right. Let's
Grab this weapon.
Flail?
Nope.
I picked up the flail.
Yeah, we did.
Great axe. Ah, yeah.
Yep.
Good.
Now we can great axe a question. All right.
Requires 30 strength to wield. Not have that.
Yeah, I don't either, but I think I could two-hand it. Barbaric Roar.
Oh, this area.
Interesting. Try this out.
Waypoint Ruins.
No, apparently I cannot two-hand it yet. All right. And I'm
Okay.
good.
What's up?
Ah, there we go. I was incorrect roll. Okay, so you go down? Oh no, you're over there.
Yeah, I didn't know where down was. I couldn't remember.
That's all right. We'll try to stick together here. There's a couple things up top, but one of the bigger things to do here is to go down this little stairway. So we'll do that shortly.
I can figure out where I'm doing. Like a doofus.
After we burn down the foliage.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Gotcha. Alright. Evil plants. Immunizing cured meat. Miranda powder. Nice.
Yep. And yep, good.
Alright.
Yeah. So there is at least one item up on kind of the upper part of this, but we're going to go down here first.
Oh, I forgot
Make sure you
about
top
this.
up.
Yeah.
What we got in here? Okay. Okay, cool. Actually, ooh.
Hey, bud. Ow. Ow. Excuse you.
Sword of Wrecking with this great axe.
Excellent.
Pretty solid.
Thanks, Wolfies.
Speaking of, we can go handle that Everjail after this.
Yeah.
So this... Selen.
Finished, are we? I am Selen.
I want to learn sorcery.
A yen for glintstone sorceries. I dare say your proclivities are far. Oh well, perhaps nurture will defy nature. With a bit of luck. But one must choose one's masters wisely. I was exiled from the Academy
Don't want to learn.
Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch. Do you still wish to learn from me?
Yup.
Very well.
Yep, so you can get,
I refuse to
the
coddle.
only one my poor guy can use is Glintstone Pebble, but you can get sorceries here, especially if you started as a prisoner or an astrologer. She is pretty great to unlock and get some stuff.
Plus you get Not in Thought, which is fun.
Yep, and definitely, yeah, rest here. So, more stuff.
All right, cool. I can level up again. So now I've got to put 2 points in Vigor.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get a point in Strength so that I can normally two-hand without my wondrous physique.
I am holding 1,000 runes exactly.
Fantastic.
Yeah. All right, and the flower's back, so we gotta go this way.
Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, there is at least one item on kind of the upper portion of this. I'm just going to pop up here and get it, because you can do it pretty quick. And then we'll head over to the Everjail. I don't remember what the item is. I can never remember what it is, but
Don't know
it's
that
a
it's...
decent item.
Is it?
It's like a consumable, so, you know, it's not like something you need,
Right.
but it's okay. Yeah, here it is. So... Whoop, I missed.
Oh,
You
right
see
here.
it?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
It's a Trina's Lily.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's, yeah, it's a reasonably rare consumable at this point, crafting material. So, if you want to craft anything with St. Trina's lilies, like soporific grease, for example, this is a decent grab.
Gotta put him to sleep.
Yep. That way.
Okay. That particular dog was being unkind. Although I did start it, so I guess I really can't complain.
How much fall damage? Okay, not bad. Not any, actually. Good.
Site of Grace and a dismounter.
You got a dismounter? That's cool.
No, I didn't pick one up. There's a guy, that dismounter enemy.
Oh, yeah. The Caden Knight with the dismounter. Yeah, dismounter is pretty good. I'm gonna rest here real quick.
Okay.
'Cause I needed to get rid of poison, so... I got poisoned by the lilies there. Like, yeah, let's take care of that. Alright. Now. Yeah, so if you want the dismounter, it's an alright curved greatsword. I think it's got the edge and dex scaling for the most part, but it has some strength because it's a big guy. It's a big weapon.
Just hit me. Don't understand. Just running into spikes or something. It's so weird. All right, let's do it.
Alright. Enter the Everjail. So now, in here, we have a little summon circle, or a summon sign here for Lyde the Half-Wolf. You have to do the snap to talk to him, to summon him for this. This is the only Everjail where you can summon someone.
You look like you're still on poison. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, I'm definitely not, but...
Hey, bud. All right. Bloodhound Knight Darwol. He's got a good weapon,
Wow,
too.
I can't see him at all.
It's like his instances.
This isn't great. Oh, good luck. I can't seem to even hit him.
That's okay. Blade is like all the way across the.
I don't know what he's doing. All right, I'm gonna try to fight these.
Ow.
Get him undistracted.
What? You can go outside the.
I can.
Weird.
Yeah, I don't think this is intended at all.
Nope.
Blood, come back in here. Did you?
I died.
Did you get? Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, I can still enter the. Okay.
I died.
Oh.
Well, at least it's registered that I died.
All wanderers must enter together, and then I get knocked in the air.
Awesome.
All right, yeah, this is not good.
Rotting in a cell is no true justice.
I can't use
This is where
torrent.
it ends for you.
Enter the Everjail. Yes, I would love to enter the Everjail.
Hey, welcome back.
Hey. Should I hit no? Are you inside the Everjail?
I am inside the Everjail.
Okay, I'm going
Can
to
you see
enter
me?
the Everjail. No, I cannot. I
Okay.
can see you running around
All
on
right.
the outside, but this is really weird.
Uh-huh. Yeah, go ahead and enter it.
I'm trying to. There we go. I think my runes are still down here. There we go. Yep, there's my runes. Oh, did the boss reset?
Oh, okay, I can see him now. All right, so yeah, I think because we both were trying to enter at the same time.
Oh,
I think that.
okay.
All right, that's noted. That was hilarious. Oh my god.
Miss. Oof, that about killed me.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Get him.
Oh.
Oh, man. Hey, we got it.
Yeah. Steak of America. I think we should be able to talk to Blythe right outside the Everjail.
We're
too,
we're
so.
really good at video games.
Yep. Oh, why'd it kill me again?
Oh no, that's not good.
I still have my runes, so it's probably fine.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't keep killing me.
That would be really unfortunate.
You can't have runes.
Okay.
All right, I'm back.
Please return your runes to the bank.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I've got my
so
runes. Cool.
Yeah, here's Blythe. So we need to talk to him to keep this going. I'll let you do that. Let's see.
Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize.
Thank you. Yeah, somber smithing stone. That's
Oh,
worth
yes.
it.
If you venture
Yeah,
north
Somber
to
2
where
is
you
very
come
good.
and come across a venerable, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe
Can't
you
wear any
one, I reckon.
gauntlets.
All right. And that leaves Weeping Peninsula.
Yep.
Heading
Look at me.
south.
I'm a knight now.
Congratulations.
I'm totally a knight, and I didn't just steal this surcoat from a knight.
Don't worry about it.
Uh-huh. That's totes what happened.
Uh-huh. Ah,
Yeah. Down here.
these I can fall on. All right.
Yeah, so now we head down this way.
Mm-hmm.
Now, be careful. There is a ballista person that's on this bridge.
I'll find a way to get
Yeah.
hit by him.
Yeah, he will fire at you, and it's
don't-
not. You don't want to get hit by a big ballista bolt.
I don't know why my horse decided to stop letting me use him. Ow.
It's weird. I jumped off my horse. Did it?
It forced me off mine.
That's obnoxious.
Okay, here we go.
soldier cap.
Just trying to keep him from using that stupid ballista.
Yep.
All right.
Stone sword key.
Yeah.
Right. It's not Night Rain. Okay.
Right. No climbing of ledges.
Yeah. That is a nice thing. So I will say, like, Night Rain's been a really interesting adjustment after playing more hours than I care to admit of this game. I like the movement, though. Like, the movement's really fun in Night Rain.
There we go.
Sprint everywhere. You can climb up ledges. You can climb up walls almost to the level of Skyrim nonsense.
Yeah. I can't remember. Is there anything on that bridge up there between the two towers? If there's even way up there.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe that other bridge, but I don't think there's a way to get to it. I think it's just kind of there.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah. Because there is a bridge between two towers that you can find later on that has some stuff.
Right. All right. Time to talk to
Hello?
Hyetta. I mean,
Might I
Irina.
lend your ear for a moment, please?
Why would you say
My
she's
name is
Hyetta?
Irina.
That's
I
weird.
don't
I
know.
escaped from Castle Morn to the servants there. I can't be sure what it is. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me, but decided himself to stay.
All right. Yep.
Good.
The servants are full of. They've since come for every one of the. I fear it's no different at Castle. Please, would you mind taking a letter to my father? My soul wishes that he escape. Please.
Yep. Deliver the letter.
And please.
There we go.
Yep. I got the letter too.
Sweet.
Deliver it to my father.
So, like, did they just use the same model, or is there some other like implication happening there that I've missed?
So there's this is, I guess, if you're following along with the quest lines, this is a little bit of spoilery material here. So I guess fast forward about a minute if you want to not hear this yet. But my opinion here, this game's been out long enough to where I assume you guys have probably played this a little bit, and it's very minor. But what I think happened, because you can totally skip Irina's quest if you go to get these dogs. If you go to Liurnia of the Lakes, if you even enter it before you do this at all, you can totally skip her quest, and Edgar becomes Edgar the Revenger and invades you with a +8 halberd and is trying to kill you in Liurnia. So he does that because Irina dies. And so the fact that her death is auto-triggered if you enter Liurnia because you encounter Hyetta for the first time at the entrance of Liurnia from Stormvale. I make that link myself. I think they're the same person. And she somehow became like a finger maid or something. Side note, you may want to pick up the Morning Star here.
Yeah.
It is a hammer that can do bleed.
Yeah, I picked it up already.
Yeah.
Ooh, all right, let me take a look at this.
But yeah, as for how she's done that, no clue. No idea. I assume it's the 3 fingers meddling or something like that.
This is a Dexy weapon.
What's that?
The Morning Star has
yeah.
a Dex thing.
It's not overly dexy, but yeah, it's got a requirement, I'm pretty sure.
I hear... Oh, it's up there.
It's up ahead. Yep. We got this guy. If I recall correctly, has a... Oh my god. There we go.
Oh, I jumped on top of you instead of...
There we go. We got it.
Mighty shot. All right, cool.
Mighty shot is pretty decent for a bow. Alright, and then on the left up here is a merchant.
Is that where our
It's also...
lantern is, or is that somewhere else?
Nope. Yeah, it's somewhere else. But we'll want to stop here.
Oops.
I shall rest as well.
Okay.
All good.
Good. Only leveled up once?
Bye,
That last
boss.
time? Or twice? I think it was twice.
This guy has the scale iron set, the bastard sword, and some smithing stones, and a stone sword key. I like to buy a bunch of smithing stones early on in this game just so I can upgrade any weapons I want. What I'm going to do here. He does not, unfortunately, have the lantern. Actually, I'll buy these two. And crackpot is good to get if you want to get some other stuff. I think I'll just get this too, because I got plenty of money for what I want. Alright. Now, this is also where the Knights Cavalry can spawn in if it's nighttime. So we can go get the map shard down here and the golden seed. The fort is down here, but we're probably going to want to make a little bit of a... we're going to want to divert a little bit in order to get the lantern. So...
Yeah.
Barely didn't hit me full on there. That wasn't great. Alright, that's good. I want the map. It's the map. There's the map. Alright, cool. Yeah.
Alright.
So now we can fill out the Weeping Peninsula on this map. And Golden Seed is good. I actually need to use some of these because I'm pretty sure I haven't in a bit, but I'm good for now.
I don't remember where.
So let's also go up here real quick and grab. There is a pretty good shield up this way. If we go up this thing and land on this tower. There's the Great Turtle Shield up here.
So if you want to be Master Roshi, this is the way to go.
Yeah, the Great Turtle Shield is pretty. It's a pretty solid shield. It has Barricade Shield on it. It's a unique one, so I don't think you can change it. But it boosts stamina recovery speed, similar to the Turtle Charm. So you can go full Turtle Hermit if you want.
Yeah, there's a rise right here too.
Yeah, so there's this rise. These rises are interesting because generally they've got a little puzzle in front of them, and you can run around and grab stuff to unlock it. And usually there's like a memory stone. So if you played previous Souls games, memory stones kind of replace the attunement stat from classic Souls game perspective. So any character can get all 10 spell slots if they do all the rises and steps to get them.
Yeah.
So yeah, there should be a Site of Grace down here too. So this is kind of that upper section.
Yeah, the Site of Grace is over here.
I'm gonna go ahead and mark a couple places. So this is where the vendor is that has the lantern. This is a church.
Yeah, and these are worth places. Oh, and then the bubble tier stuff right here.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, you already activated that.
And
I'm actually gonna upgrade my flask. Go.
So yeah, got to figure out what we want to do next, but
yeah. So we could do the rise. You know, we could do go up. Yeah, there's the bubble tier. There is the church and the lantern. Those are all pretty good things to grab. There is an Everjail over here if we want to mess with it.
yeah, I think we should get this rise out of the way.
Yeah, let's go ahead and handle that.
That sucked. All right, whatever.
You got him.
All right, so we talked to the book. 3 wise beasts. Could this be turtles?
It is indeed turtles.
There's an invisible one floating around right here.
There is an invisible one, yeah. So there's always some kind of weird thing going on with these where it's like, how would I ever find that? You know, and you just kind of have to run around trying to look for stuff. But the turtles, I think there's one. Never remember where these are, so I always have to like poke around and try to find them.
There's one like on the side of the cliff face. I don't know if this one or not.
It is a good idea to grab a Starlight Shard up here too. If you're a caster, you can use those to slowly restore your FP. I recommend you hold on to them because they can be used as currency to buy some stuff as well. So, at least for now, you can end up using them later on.
One there.
There's one right there. And then I think there's one on the side of... Oh, wait.
A tree or
No,
something?
I think I'm mixing them up. That's one thing. If you've done all of these, you might not remember where stuff is, because it's just like, it was there, right?
Yeah, I feel like there was one like on the side of a cliff. But
Yeah.
I don't think that's this one.
Yeah, there is one where it's that way, yes.
Where is the third one? I don't remember.
Oh, I think actually... I think I remember where this one is. I think it's just right up here. Yeah, it's like right in front of the rise. So I got this one.
Okay, so that's all three then.
Yep. And we can go ahead and head up in here. And this one doesn't require anything special. So, after you.
Yeah, then we get the fun emote of erudition at some point.
Yeah, that's Liurnia. So erudition is an emote that lets you unlock certain magical things in the Rise. Sometimes you have to wear a specific helmet to make it work. Because there are special, like, magical helmets that some witches... We saw one, Sorceress Sellen, is wearing one of those.
Yeah.
They're usually, like, stone masks with glint stones in them. And, yeah, it's interesting.
All right. Let's see. Animal marked.
Yeah,
And then there's
so...
the fort we want there.
Yeah, so we're going to want to eventually end up where the fort is marked here, the fort here, and we'll take care of this. This is good to take care of for a lot of reasons, but you get some pretty good stuff there. Just kind of accumulating things. Ah, your horse is running sideways again on my screen.
I think there's a Onyx Lord or something over here. Doesn't he drop something?
Yes. I don't remember if he dropped something, but there is an Onyx Lord.
Ow. Alright, well. Bet you could get like the Lord's sword from this. Maybe not this one. Maybe there's another one.
No, not this one. Yeah. There are some other Onyx Lords. That's like the soul of an Onyx Lord or something. I don't know. It's not a full one for some reason.
Alright, well, whatever.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't remember if there's anything else in this little section here, but there is a dude you can fight, and I think those guys drop the little gravity consumables.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh, here's a statue up here. So these will point the way toward
Catacombs.
little dungeons.
Yeah.
Yeah, catacombs. Yeah. So guide and gatekeeper for those returning to the roots. So it will point, and it's pointing over that way on the map here. So it points toward a catacombs.
Well,
I don't know that we're...
Yeah, if you interact with it too, it'll actually give you like a little thing you can follow to it.
That is what I was pointing out, yeah, on the map. So, yeah, it shows it visually, too, which is nice.
Yeah.
Is that what you meant?
Yeah, that it visually, like, little wisp comes out of its hands and...
Yeah, yeah, and then it's on the map there, so that will stay there. If that's active, that'll stay on your map, so it's a decent way to mark, like, oh, I need to go over here and go to whatever that's pointing at, kind of thing, if you want to return to it.
Mm-hmm. Trying to remember.
What's going on up here?
Some guy throwing stuff.
The Forest Lookout Tower.
I think there's a chest up here for something.
I think that's correct.
Yeah. We're about at time too, so I don't want to get too stuck in anything.
Yep. It's real easy to just like, oh, I got distracted with 45 other objectives
Right.
in this game.
Thus the attempt to streamline it and failing miserably to do so. Hand ballista, that's what it was.
Oh, this is where the hand ballista is. Yeah, so that's a unique... If you've played a Souls game before, those haven't been, but it's basically a heavy crossbow.
Yeah.
They're pretty good. That's the only one that is a ballista type. The others are jar cannons, which are pretty awesome.
Right. All right. So we've got our things marked. I think we should work on those next time. So we'll clean up the Weeping Peninsula. a little bit, and then work our way into Stormvale. I got poisoned.
Yeah. So I think, yeah, I also got poisoned. A lot of flowers here. Let's just head back to Site of Grace.
Yep, there's one right here.
Perfect. But yeah, next time we are going to... Oh, this is a good one to actually end on, because this will get us on the route. So we're going to go to the church. I'm actually going to get another level. It's going well.
Yep.
As far as... Yeah, it's good. Endurance. But yeah, just looking at the map one more time. So the church here, gonna be good. You can get a another upgrade to your healing flask. There's a decent amount of stuff on the way up there too. There's also this tree, which we can get a tier, which is really good. There is an Everjail and some other shenanigans over here, but ultimately we want to get down here to this one mark. This is a vendor. This vendor is very handy if you want a lantern. So there are so many dark areas in this game. It's just one of my big objectives. I always go get a lantern.
Right.
There's also some okay stuff up here. We can get another, I think, golden seed up here. There's another church floating around. So that's even more upgrades to the flask. And then, yeah, we're going to end up down here in place I can't remember the name of. The castle down here. Castle Morn, that's what it is.
Right.
Yep.
Yep. So that's all plans for next time. Hopefully you've been enjoying it. If you have, let us know in the comments. Random number generator is working hard. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you have had a good time. And thank you for letting us be a part of your day. So hope you have a wonderful one. And we'll catch you all in the next episode.
See you next time.
Bye-bye now. Diddly diddly do 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 do. Thanks for watching.